It's okay. So like I'm really happy finally I can talk with you. You know, I've been listening to your songs, like all of your songs this whole like maybe 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, and all of them are amazing.
Thank you. What was your favorite out of the search?
Well, actually, I think the La La La, I like that one, and also the Bad Boy featuring who was it? I forgot. I think Bad Boy, and also the newest one, Edamame.
Yeah, Edamame is a crazy song for sure. It's really cool.
Yes, and also congratulations. I think a few days ago I checked, you reached 12 million streams for your single Edamame.
Yeah, it's doing really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just hit like 20.
Ooh.
Wait, let me check. Hold on. It's the quick math right here. It is 21. Boom.
Wow, that's
Pretty good.
amazing. That's amazing. That's crazy. So like, how do you feel about it? Like in a split second, everything is changing. Like the streams itself, it's going far away.
I mean, I feel pretty good about it. I've been working my little ass off for about 1.5 years to have another song as big as La La La, or like, you know, remotely similar in a sense. But it feels good. It's because I spent a lot of time pushing this record, and now it's like kind of pushing by itself, so it feels good for sure.
Like when you created this, like do you imagine that this would as big as La La La?
No. I mean, it very well might. I don't really know if it will. It very well can be, but La 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 is like an anomaly. I don't even know what to say about that song. That song like shouldn't have been as big as it was. Let's say that. Yeah, that's bottom.
And now it turns out really big.
Yeah,
especially
really,
in TikTok.
Yeah, really big. So, Edamame, I liked Edamame, and I'm glad it's doing well. Yeah, that's bottom line.
That's amazing. So, like you mentioned also in your previous interview that you made this song right after Rich Brian's "Glow Like That" was out, and you were obsessed with it. Like, what's the story behind it?
So I was in the studio with Diamond Pistols, like the producer, and we pretty much made most of this song except for like my second verse, which is really just 4 bars in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then we were like, oh, this song's cool, and then Christian sent it to Rich Brian, and he was like, oh, this song is cool, and then I was like, you want to get on it? And he was like, yeah, and I'm like, cool, and then the song was done. It's pretty like, I mean, I feel like I could have come up with a better like story and like made a fake story up, but like truthfully, like that's kind of just what happened. And like I'm really stoked that Rich Brian wanted to get on it because he made the song ever so much better in my opinion. So yeah, that's the story.
But that was really brief. I mean, like for making a song like 15 minutes and then everything's just finished and you got Rich Brian on it. Like, have you two met before?
No, we actually met like the first time he recorded it. And
oh wow.
But we were talking a bunch and it felt like we met kind of in a bit. So it was like, oh, like nice to finally meet you type of thing. And yeah, it was sick. He's a good guy. And I also wanted to say, like, when you make a song and you make it fast, it like, and it just works and it flows and it, you know, your creative juice, like,
it's got press out of it.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't really know how to explain it. It's almost like a euphoric feeling when you make a song really fast. 99% of the time, it does really well. I don't know why. I think it's just because it works and it just sounds good. If you don't put too much of your brain into it, type thing. And yeah, I don't know. It was a great success. I'm happy that the song is doing well for sure.
Yeah, actually, as a listener too, I think even though we don't know, like the process was really brief, but I think we can feel like you guys having fun making it. Like you don't really put a lot of like attention in it, like I want to make something big, but you're just having fun. Even with the MV itself, I saw a lot of comments saying like these two guys are having fun making these videos and also this song, that's why it turns out really well. Like did you read all the comments?
I typically don't read my comments. I feel like it's a little bit like a healthy thing to do. Step away from like the social media and don't really look at what people say, because you know, if I have 10,000 comments on a video, 9,500 of them, 9,700 of them are going to be positive, but the 300 I'm not going to read the positive ones, because obviously like I expect it, but then I'll read the negative ones and I'll just be like, damn, that sucks, why do you have to say that? And it's like, so I just choose to not look at comments. It's it's something I've always done for myself. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Like about the MV itself, like the music video itself, like do you guys like come up with the concept together, or maybe someone's come up with the ideas about it?
No, I mean, I've always wanted to do the knight in shining armor idea. And then I just texted Rich Brian. I was like, would you be down for this? And then I texted Reggie's, the guys who shot it as a music video, or the music video guys and videographers, and they were like, yeah, let's rent this and let's shoot it. And I was like, cool. And that was it. Like, it was really
including
simple.
Those three. Yeah, that's really simple. I mean, like, it's like you're in the house and having fun with your friends and playing around with 3 little cute bugs in it also.
Yeah, the dogs are really
that's really cool. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're really cute. Like, any unforgettable moments or maybe funny moments that happens during the shoots?
Brian, so when we were on like the hill with the dogs, if you notice that shot, Brian never moves like his feet, and it's because we had to tie a knot on the shoe and he couldn't walk because the chain links were like rock solid, and he just like he couldn't move. So but like the camera was moving, so it felt like he was moving, and it wasn't like a stationary shot, but it was like I was the only one able to move in that shot when we're like
you're like going back and forth like that.
Yeah, but like Brian couldn't move because he was in so much pain. It was kind of funny, to be honest. So.
Oh, that's cool, but nobody noticed it actually, if you're not saying this.
Yeah, no, honestly.
That's amazing. So like Edamame, actually it's a story about easy life that always came with success. Like, why do you choose this theme for the song?
Wait, the theme, like easy life?
Yeah, like the bigger picture of the song itself.
I mean, truthfully, I never really think about any bigger pictures when I write my music.
Okay.
But I get it. I can see why easy life, you know, hold on, I'm trying to think here. Like, yeah, when I write music, I just like say something, and if it sounds cool and if it sounds good, you know, it's like ear candy. Like, you know, let's say I was saying, I could say Alex goes to the general store, whereas Alex leaps voluptuously to the general store. It just sounds better because you like emphasize words, and like that's how I write music. I don't think I've ever written a single song with a single context. I've never thought about anything, and I just write nonsense. Typically, I write songs that I like. I don't know. I don't think I've ever met an artist that has actually ever written anything about anything, to be honest. But maybe that's just rap. I don't know. But there are like storytellers, and I know that there's really good songwriters, but personally, I haven't met anyone that is like
really think about what they want to write.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have spilled those beans. Maybe that's the, you know, maybe bean is an edamame is a bean. I thought edamame was a bee, but it's actually a bean.
It is a bin. Like
Yeah,
in Indonesia, in Asia, we know it's a bin.
dude, I know. I was like, why did I say pop you like a pea edamame? You know what I mean? Like, it's funny.
But that's amazing. But why do you choose edamame? Because you love edamame?
Yeah, I like it. It's actually a really, really good dish. It's like, in my opinion, it's like one of the more like communal, like appetizers, one could say. Like, you know, you just like sit down, you get a couple beers, and then you with a couple friends, and you just like, you know, pop a couple edamames. You know what I mean? Like, super good. I don't know. It's with like a little garlic on top, like shredded garlic and some like oil, and some cracked salt too, and pepper. Ooh, super good.
Ooh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's really good. Okay, so like edamame also part of your new album, Eat Your Veggies. Like, why veggies? Do you love veggies?
Oh yeah, I am an advocate of salad. When I was growing up, my mom was a health freak, and it kind of made me, through just like living with my mom, like a health freak. And I used to be an athlete, and I used to eat a lot, and I feel like eating a lot, like the best way to continually eat a lot is to eat a lot of really healthy stuff. So, and I love the act of eating. I love food. I think that's food is pretty much, in my opinion, obviously you need it to live, but it's the only thing worth living for.
Yes.
So it's like, I want to eat all the time, 24/7, and a ton of it. How am I going to do that? Is I'm going to eat vegetables, and I really, really, really like vegetables. It's like,
oh wow,
I don't know why. Like, I've definitely met people in America that are like, yo, I don't like vegetables, and it's kind of interesting. And they're like, yo, I've never had broccoli. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's like, it's interesting. But, you know, I was born and raised to just eat vegetables. And like, there's a giant, in Vancouver, there's a ginormous like Asian population here, and like tons of different cultures and tons of different like cuisines. And like, I also grew up just eating like just Asian style food, and I feel like a lot of traditional Asian food is like, you know, like they throw vegetables in, whereas like American food is like potatoes, French fries, and burgers, you know, like. So maybe that's it. Also, I don't know. I just like eating, and if you can keep eating, that's the only thing that matters, right? Yeah.
Maybe you are the 20% out of 100% that love vegetables. Like, not everyone in Indonesia or in Asia to love veggies, even though like we can get veggies so easily.
Yeah, I don't know. It's it's not like I'm addicted to it type thing. It's not like, oh, I need to eat veggies. It's just like, it's good for you, you know? Like, it doesn't make you feel bad. Yeah. And nowadays, when I eat like unhealthy food, I like actually feel bad. And I might as well live long. If there's one thing, I might as well buy myself is some time. You know what I mean? So. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. About the album itself, like, how's the whole process in the making? Like, it will be released on September, right?
Sorry. I don't know yet. I don't know yet, because I think we're aiming to do it in October. Some things happened, we had to push it back. But regardless, the album's good. You know, I do put out a lot of music, but I would genuinely like to personally address that this album is undoubtedly the best collection of music I've ever made. There's no doubt in my mind. It is undeniably a good album, and I'm really excited to put it out, and I put blood, sweat, and tears into it. And Eat Your Veggies has nothing to do with the album at all. Edamame is just a song that happens to be a vegetable. But I don't know. I'm excited for the album to come out. That's all.
Me too. I can't wait to hear the whole album itself. Yeah. So like, I heard also you will have your tour on October, right? Okay,
Yeah.
and the tickets are sold out. Like, are you excited for it? I mean, like, we've been stuck in this room, like we've been stuck in the house, like for like almost a year now, or not a year, maybe like more than a year. Like, you're not even going live on stage. Like, how's your preparation in it?
I mean, prepping, I don't know. I'm gonna do like a light show and everything, and it's gonna be like super organized and, you know, set up and everything. But yeah, I don't know. I really genuinely have no idea if shows are gonna happen. I don't know. Like I don't. Well, you know, fingers crossed. But you know, I'm not an anti-education for people to go get their vaccine so we can all get back to doing normal things as a globe. That would be ideal, but you know, I don't know. You know, COVID gets worse in the winter. Yeah. I hope tour happens. I don't want to do a bunch of shows whether the risk of or running the risk of getting my fans sick / their parents, and like, you know, weighing that on my conscience, unfortunately. But I'm bored. I do want to do shows, you know. I'm bored, but it's like, if the whole world just locked down properly, I know from now on, if there's another global pandemic, the world is not gonna fuck up. There's nobody it's, you know, unfortunately, I would say it's been a waste of a year and a half, but also at the same time, I've spent time with my parents, and I've spent time with my grandmother and my brother and sister, and it's been fantastic. And, you know, I think my relationship with my family is as good as it's ever been. So there's a plus side, but I'm bored. Yeah. So I do want to go back. I do want to go travel the world and do fun things again, right? So.
Of course. Like, we hope everything going well, and you can come to Indonesia for your tour too.
Yeah, no, I mean, after this song, I think I might have to. You know, it's interesting because everyone's like, oh, like, how's blowing up? How's doing shows in America? It sucks. I don't care about America at all. I just want to tour the world. I've already done America. I just need to see the rest of the world. Like, you know, La 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 was super big in Brazil, and like, I'm just trying to go to Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. It's super dangerous, but still want to go. You know, like, it would be so much fun. I need to see the world for sure.
Of course, like, maybe just wait a little bit longer. Just a little bit, maybe. Once everything get the vaccination, I think everything's going to be fun. Cool. So, like, I have a questions for you. Like, maybe you've been in this industry for like maybe quite years right now. But like, what is your thoughts about the new artists that came up every second, even everywhere out of the world? Maybe even much easier for them to have the technology right now working with them, with the platforms they have. Like, what are your thoughts like that? Maybe because we know there's a lot of musicians also that start from bottom and they're just trying to go up, but now because of the technology, everything's so easy. Like, what are your thoughts about that?
I think it's great, because I feel like the industry before technology, and well, not necessarily technology, but before you know, SoundCloud and the ability to upload music by yourself, and the ability to make your own music, and digital audio workspaces like Ableton and Fruity Loops, it finds like real true artists that are going to make real organic new genre bending music will find themselves to make it you know, not be popular, but like make that music, you know what I mean? Like, because it's so accessible. And I think that is the plus side. Unfortunately, in the negative side is, I will say that there is a ton of music, like too much. So the point where it's like, I heard that there's like 40,000 uploads on Spotify a day. And it's like,
Wow.
Nobody is listening to that shit. Like nobody.
Right.
So it's just it made it more difficult for artists to be a thing. But at the same time, like it made it more difficult for record labels to have a monopoly over the music industry. So there's so many different like pros and cons, but I do think it's great because that's what I did. You know, like, and I'm in. You're looking at the studio. Like, I pull this over. I'm rapping, like right here. So it's great. I have no complaints. You know.
Yeah.
In the morning, I wake up, have a coffee, and then come in here and record, and it's great. That's about it.
Okay, that's amazing. Before we close, oh my god, suddenly I don't know what to say. Just before we close the interview, like, what do you want to say to your fans in Indonesia?
If you guys have to, this is what I want to say. If you guys want to come to a show of mine, I will be forever eternally grateful and in your debt. So I am trying to do a show in Indonesia as soon as I possibly can. And when I come out there, bring me all the food. Bring me all the food. I want to eat the.
We will.
Oh, it was super cool. I was actually walking with my girlfriend today, and there was an international. No, it was like a pop-up. It was like an Indonesian food pop-up, and I went there. And it's just literally like every single thing, like dried lemongrass to fresh food being made to Indomie. Yeah, and just like literally like everything. I don't really remember too many names. There were like these peanuts too that were like super popular, is what the lady said, and it was sick. I was just like, I want to learn more about Indonesian culture because I'm like, well, I have a crazy popular song there, so why wouldn't I want to learn more about it? Because you know, for instance, like one of my songs blew up in China ages ago, and I like learned more about China because I was so much more interested because, you know, they like my music. And I was like, well, now I get to go out there and I get to see everything, and now I get to like immerse myself in it. And it's like, that's the way to learn. You know, I'm always like, I'm a hands-on learner. I'm not like a textbook learner. So it was, I'm just trying to see the world. That's all I'm trying to do.
Okay. Then do you know any words from Indonesia?
No. I think Rich Brian said a couple words, but I don't remember them that well, to be honest.
It's okay. You can learn from him later. Maybe.